Hi, my name is Toppogi. Are you a beginner in Japanese learning? You say you are having trouble learning Japanese because of the difficulty of kanji, the complexity of politeness, etc. It's okay, don't worry. As a Japanese person who usually posts videos on YouTube introducing kanji characters, let me tell you about how to learn Japanese. Okay? The Japanese language has 3 writing systems, including Hiragana, Katakana, and Kanji. Both Hiragana and Katakana have 46 characters, which is far fewer than Kanji. So let's learn about Hiragana and Katakana first, especially Hiragana. This is because Hiragana is used very often in everyday life. Mastering it provides the foundation for basic reading skills, allowing learners to decipher and understand written Japanese texts. Moreover, Hiragana is the starting point for more advanced language learning. It serves as the basis for the more complex kanji characters, which are logographic symbols representing words or ideas. Understanding Hiragana makes the transition to learning kanji smoother and more manageable. Last, each Hiragana character corresponds to a specific sound in the Japanese language. Learning Hiragana helps improve your pronunciation by giving you a visual representation of the sounds used in spoken Japanese. Then, it contributes to better spoken language skills. It's like the alphabet, so learn Hiragana note by note! Okay. Personally, I think the shortest way to learn is to listen by ear, pronounce the words, and write them down. Okay? I recommend that you learn using materials like this, ゼロからスタート日本語. This textbook is perfect for learning Hiragana and Katakana as it comes with a CD in addition to dictation. Besides Hiragana and Katakana, Kanji is an indispensable part of learning Japanese. They were made in ancient China. Each of them has its own meaning. Learning Kanji is very important. This is because Kanji is used in daily life as much as Hiragana. Okay? Yeah. You are saying that if we have Hiragana, we don't need Kanji? Oh, okay. Let's talk about the importance of kanji. First, kanji makes sentences easier to read. Actually, if you study Hiragana, you'll understand that it's hard to read a sentence with only Hiragana. Okay? This is an example sentence that I see often. 母は母々と笑う. It's all very ha, isn't it? But let me make this statement a little clearer. 母は母々と笑う. My mother laughs, ha ha ha. Maybe this way it's easier to read, but Japanese people usually don't put spaces in sentences like other languages do. So, if you use only Hiragana, it will be the first sentence I introduce. Second, you can read Japanese text faster if you know kanji. Now let's try to write this sentence here using kanji and katakana. 母は母々と笑う. 母 means mother. 笑う means laugh. How's that? It would be very easy to read if you knew what the kanji meant. So you can think of it this way. Instead of using spaces, the Japanese language changes characters into kanji to make sentences easier to understand. I also think that one of the reasons for using kanji is that sentences become longer if they are written only in Hiragana. But it certainly makes sense why everyone, especially beginners, finds kanji so difficult. This is not only because of its large number but also because of its complexity. Kanji often have at least 2 meanings or readings, and they also have intricate stroke order, radicals, etc. So one of the most challenging aspects of Japanese learners when studying kanji is that they don't remember kanji and vocab well. Kanji is hard like that. But don't worry, I want to reassure you. In this issue, I'll introduce an effective way to learn such kanji. Okay. First, learn kanji along with vocabulary. Kanji have multiple readings and meanings, but you are not required to memorize all of them if you acquire them through vocabulary. Okay. For instance, the kanji character sen. In the word sensei meaning teacher. Okay, the kanji sen is pronounced as sen, while in the word mazu meaning first, it is pronounced as ma. Therefore, when learning kanji through vocabulary, you could remember all meanings accurately via each context. Okay? Second, learn kanji stroke orders. I recommend learning the stroke order as well. The stroke order comes in handy when understanding kanji. By reading according to the stroke order, one can write beautiful characters, and complex kanji can be easily understood by looking at them in detail. If these points are kept in mind, kanji will become somewhat more familiar. Okay. Third, try spaced repetition. Especially if you are struggling in learning many kanji and vocabulary in a short time. The spaced repetition system is also a scientific and useful technique in learning kanji and vocabulary. It is a learning method that allows students to learn effectively by extending the interval between the previous learning and the review of that learning. You know, people are forgetful creatures. Look at the picture to understand why. According to the research on the forgetting curve by German psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus, after we learn something, our brains tend to forget it over time following this curve. So the timing of repetition plays a critical role in how we memorize and recall information. By reviewing what you learned when you are about to forget, you could improve your memory 10 times better. That specific timing is the best time to memorize. But you may think that you don't know when it is the right time. That is where I introduce MochiKanji Learn Japanese this time! MochiKanji is a kanji and vocabulary learning application that uses the golden time introduced earlier based on the spaced repetition technique and its special algorithm. MochiKanji makes the most of this technique, analyzing your learning history and notifying you with automatic notifications so that you can relearn kanji and vocabulary at the optimal time. The concept is to learn in this way over and over again to consolidate the memory. Therefore, if you follow MochiKanji's learning path every day at the time it reminds you, you can memorize 1,000 words and kanji in a month. Okay. The point I'm impressed with the MochiKanji app is its course list with various courses and topics. Full vocabulary and kanji from N5 to N2 for JLPT, Japanese communications, or specialized courses such as IT, nursing, etc. are all in this app. It is convenient and suitable for many similar needs. MochiKanji's lessons are very concise and easy to understand because each lesson just contains around 10 words kanji. In this app, there are so many flashcards with pictures, audio, and example sentences. And not only you can flip and see the meaning. There are also practice parts, so it makes it easier to memorize and remember. In each lesson, you can enjoy learning Japanese in a quiz format, including writing, reading, and listening exercises. This learning approach will be likely to help you absorb knowledge better and more comprehensively. MochiKanji also classifies each word into 5 levels of memorization. From level 1 for just learned words to level 5 for long-term memory. Based on your learning history, this app will look at the levels to schedule reminders for learners. You can check the digital notebook to have an insight into each word level. And what's more, this app also has a function to look up kanji characters. When you encounter a kanji you don't understand, it is still easier to remember it if you look it up right away. Also, you can save it into your notebook and review it at the golden time as like other words. So it is very convenient to have this function. If you wanna join a community where you get the newest updates, engage in events, and share your learning journey as well. Let's join Mochi Learn Japanese group on Facebook. Moreover, there is a separate writing part in the MochiKanji app where you can learn the stroke order to improve your kanji memorization. This section includes all kanji levels from N5 to N1 for unlimited access. That means you can experience this feature even when your account is free. To keep your learning routine and motivation, let's plant a tree, which you take care of by achieving your specific goal. You can find this feature in the Mochi Garden. And in MochiKanji, for each learner, you can experience 3 free trial lessons before deciding whether to unlock all the lessons or not. How to download the app? You can find the app on App Store, Google Play, or websites by searching MochiKanji Learn Japanese. You'll find it right away. If you are interested, I will put the link in the summary section of this video, so please download it once. Okay. Exposure to Japanese culture is also an effective way to learn Japanese. Okay? In your daily life, try to listen, read, and write Japanese as much as possible. Okay? Instead of watching TV shows or movies in your language, watch Japanese movies, dramas, anime, and videos. Okay? In particular, I recommend anime such as Sousou no Frieren, and books such as ようこそ実力至上主義の教室へ as a way to learn Japanese while having fun. Listen to a Japanese podcast. The purpose is to familiarize your ears with Japanese, so it's totally okay if you still cannot understand well what they are saying. What's more, you can try to read a book, comic, and an article in Japanese. Especially for beginners, I recommend reading a children's book and a comic about everyday life. And it is still important to speak with native speakers. To be fluent in Japanese, you need to actually talk with people. You can make a Japanese friend and talk to them in Japanese. In this day and age, it is easy to communicate with a variety of people by searching the internet, and I encourage those who are willing to do so to take advantage of this. If it's possible, we recommend that you actually go to Japan and communicate with local people. Keep in mind that fear not mistakes. If not, this aspect will hinder you from communicating with someone. Okay? You may make some mistakes, or you may not hear what they say, and you may feel embarrassed, but it's totally fine. That means you are in the process of becoming fluent in the language. So don't worry about it. Just keep talking to people. They don't really care, and they don't remember about your mistake. Okay? Okay. How was it? After all, personally, I think the most important thing is to make it fun to learn, which is something I'm conscious of when I make my videos. Motivation will not last if it's not fun, which is why I continue this activity to make the Japanese language and kanji more accessible and enjoyable. Okay? Finally, thank you for your interest in Japan. I think Japan is a wonderful country. The food is good, the anime and video game culture is well developed, and it's also very safe. Okay. Please come to Japan if you have a chance. We are looking forward to seeing you. Okay. Have a nice Japanese time. See you!